Indianapolis have won 2 straight in their latest homestand out of 4. They've got their third matchup here at the Snake Pit. They're going to be taking on the Alamo City Artillery. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Indianapolis, Indiana. I am your play-by-play man, Ethan Muslin, alongside Rochelle Colston. Rochelle, this is an interesting little situation. Alamo City got humbled last week. They lost to Portland by 1 point. They're looking to get back into the win column tonight. Indy, as we said, have won 2 of their last 5. They're on the third game of their homestand tonight of 4. They've won 2 in a row. They're hoping to make it 3, maybe even 4 in a row to finish the homestand. What do you think is going to be the big things for both of these squads to try to get back into the win column tonight?
I think the key to this game is whoever can establish the run game and control the clock will win this game tonight. Both teams have, an outstanding running back and a high-impact receiver, so teams are pretty much well matched up.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. Both are tied for 5th in the SFL in passing touchdowns with 12 apiece. Rushing touchdowns, Alamo City's got 7th with 15. 11th place for Indianapolis with 11, so they're just only a few scores behind. Not that much of a difference. 2 very even-handed offenses in terms of scoring into the end zone, in terms of average production per game. So it's going to be a matter of getting that little bit of something extra to try to get ahead of your opponent tonight. Indy to get the ball to start tonight. They are wearing their Circle City uniforms. They look fantastic tonight. The ball is going to be taken around the 8-yard line. Kickoff return up the middle will be taken down to about the 32. That is Jeff Banfield making the return. And we will see Indianapolis take the field on offense for the first time tonight.
And interesting enough, these teams have never played before, so.
Yeah, that's interesting. This is their first matchup in SFL history. As we know, the Ramblers, this is their 3rd season of franchise existence. But Alamo City, you can go all the way back to season 6 with the Dallas Law. That's how far they go back. They've been here quite a bit. And their first matchup together, let's see how everything plays out. 1st and 10 with 3 wide receivers. And Jay Viper going to go in motion to the left side. They stay in that offset I formation. You see the nickel pack there for Alamo City. Ace Fennec Colin Pierce back to throw. Lord, confusing everybody. Penalty flag on the play. And looked to be a little bit too early on contact.
Yep, our first penalty on our first play of the game.
Yeah, that one called on Jukin Rukin Jr. Looks like he got to the receiver just a little bit too early there. Let's see. Yeah, Rob Hunt, the intended target. Yeah, definitely got there on the early side. Take a look at that again. Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Wrapped him up there a little too soon, so the penalty will put the ball to the spot. It'll be another first down, so a few free yards on the play. And then we will reset the downs. 1st and 10. Colin Pierce under center. 3 receivers in a split back set. Alamo City going into the nickel. And you see Christian Pierce going into the motion on the right side. Colin with a quick pass up the middle. Banfield making the catch just ahead of midfield. We'll get to the 49 of Alamo City. And that'll be good for 11 and a first down. Let's introduce you to the rest of this Indianapolis Rambler offense. Colin Pierce is the quarterback. In the backfield, Christian Pierce and Joel Harleman are running back and fullback. Wide receivers are Rob Hunt, Jay Viper, Ryan Roosevelt, and Jeff Banfield. Your tight end is Randy Pierce. On the line, tackles Hadrian Marlowe and Chad Rowland, and guards Jimmy Hayes and Taylor Menner.
Look for Ryan Roosevelt. It seems to be Colin Pierce's favorite target. So,
yeah, he's number 1 in the league in receiving yards so far, 898 on the season, hoping to get to 1,000 tonight. Hand off up the middle here for Christian. We'll get about 5. And bring up 2nd down.
He's another impact player on the Indianapolis team. He gets a lot of carries. You'll see him often tonight also.
Yeah, coming into tonight, he was 204 carries for 954 yards. He's also looking for that 1,000 mark tonight. Keep an eye on Colin Pierce as well. He's not that far away from 2,000 passing on the season. Handoff up the middle for Christian. He stays on his feet to about the 36. Enough to move the chains and another first down for the Ramblers.
Yeah, I thought they had him, stop short of the first down marker, but he just kept pushing his legs forward. And momentum carried him forward up the first down, dragging defenders with him.
Yeah, and you see the blocking there from the tight end. Great job giving that lane for Pierce. Keeping that ball moving now, and almost entering into scoring range for the Ramblers. We first down at 36.
I like these uniforms. They look really, really nice out there.
Yeah, the Indiana symbol on the right on the pant leg looks really sharp. Fullback being shifted over to the right side. Alamo City showing blitz. They'll rush 6. Christian moving up to the right side, and will be wrapped up by Rain Rie. And we'll only get a gain of 5. Let's introduce that Alamo City defense. On the line, Stephen Fellows II, Theodore Rocker, Yogi Bar, Tina Begin, and Robert Thump. Linebackers are Jay Mart, Bogey Bar, and Rob Foraker. Corners are Jukin Rukin Jr., Jeff Spicoli, Ron Huff, and Mickey McGuire. And the safeties are Rain Rie, Willie Bands, Albert Begin, and Cody Lawrence. Another handoff for Christian, and he will push ahead just short of the first down. Rob Foraker on the tackle to stop him just short of the sticks.
I thought he had that first one, actually. If he won't see a replay.
Momentum looked to be put him. Oh, look at that. Now, the line, of course, is unofficial, but that is third down and an electron microscope to the first down marker. And they go to the split back set. They'll hand it off up the middle for Christian. He'll easily get enough for the first. About three yards there to move the chains. Again, the Ramblers stay in business.
That was definitive, all right. That was definitely a first down that time.
Just needed to keep it pushing and keep it moving, so there we go. Now first down at the 22. Will be another handoff. Christian up the middle, has room to run. Shakes the tackler at the 15, shakes another one at the 10, at the 5, and he goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Ramblers!
What an impressive run. He broke through the line. He broke like 2 tackles, and daylight in front of him there. Indianapolis strikes first tonight.
Great run here. You see the blocks he sheds.
Yes.
Here's the one at the 15. That was Rain Rie, and then got around Albert Begin. And then it was just nothing but daylight the rest of the way. Ends up being a touchdown for about 22 yards. And that will bring out the extra point here for Toph Kiefer. Bit on the high snap side, but he brings it up and through. And that'll make it 7-0 Indianapolis with 7:05 to go in the first quarter. Good opening drive. Takes about a third of the quarter down, and Alamo City is yet to have the ball.
And just 7 plays too.
Alamo City going to get the first crack on offense as Kiefer to kick this away. This will be taken deep in the end zone and rightly knelt by Deuce Fennick. That'll bring the ball out to the Alamo City 20-yard line. If you're new to the SFL, welcome aboard. The Simulation Football League is football for everyone. Get off the sideline and start your player today by joining our Discord server at simulationfl.net. Click the Join the Community button and begin your career. Or just to meet the stars of the SFL on and off the field, it's never too late to get involved. Rainstorm in motion. He sets up in the tight end position here for first down. Ace Fennick rolls to his left, facing some pressure, gets it away, and a wide open receiver there for Kendra Welsh. She shakes a tackler, gets into the 40 of Indianapolis and down to the 37. Wow, incredible first play from scrimmage for the artillery. They end up gaining close to 37 yards.
And she had a defender beat. She got in front of him. She got behind him and caught the ball. And it's just all broke that tackle number 22, just kept running down the field.
Ends up going down for 33 yards of offense on that one play for Kendra Wells. And already the artillery inside enemy territory, looking to score on the quick drive. Handoff up the left side for Brad Jones. He's going to be evaded at the line of scrimmage, but ends up being a loss of 1 after being forced out of bounds. Let's introduce the rest of the Alamo City offense. Ace Fennick, the quarterback. Brad Jones, Thick and Juicy are the dual running backs. Rainstorm is the fullback. Kendra Wells, Kenny Hendricks, Ziggy Ronick, Yaya Montana, and Deuce Fennick are your wide receivers. Garrison Blue, Hank Earl Troll, the tight ends. On the line, Jamarcus Candy and David Parker at tackle. William Davidson, Charles Michael at guard. And the center, Jukin Rukin Sr. A little bit of a hurdle there for Brad Jones, and he will push ahead for 9. Going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
What a great hole, performed by the offensive lineman. He had room to run.
Yeah, great job there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2 right at the 30-yard line. Alamo City hoping to keep this drive moving. They got off to a really hot start. Don't want it to stall here. Handoff for Jones. He'll cut out to the left side. They'll be short of the line. No, they'll say he got it. I thought he might have just been short of it, but they'll say he got the forward progress, so it'll be a 1st down.
And there we go.
Yeah, I was not surprised we were going to see that one. Adam Wiseman throwing the challenge flag for the spot, and I don't blame him on that. We're going to take a retroactive look at that play. Brought to you by Retroid. Get your hands on a Retroid handheld and play the only video game with your player in it. SFL 4K23. That angle doesn't really give us much to work with. Let's take a look at the other one. Here we go. That looks short to me. That looks like it might be on the short side. Let's hear what the call.
We've been wrong before, though, so give the first call.
Yep. Yeah, they will change the spot of the ball, so it will be short to the line to gain. And you can't really shake your head at that one. It's just unfortunate circumstances. 4th and inches now for Alamo City as they're inside the 30. And looks like they are going to bring out the field goal unit. Yep, here's Matt Finnick to try to kick one from 45 yards from the left hash. Left-handed kicker's got a good shot at it. Kick up on the way, and it is good. And just to get some points on the board for the artillery, it's now 7-3 with 5:30 to go here in the 1st.
I'm really surprised they didn't go for it here. I mean, you were already, in the enemy territory, and I guess points are points.
Yeah, points are points, and it's just it's still a little bit on the early side. You don't want to get too aggressive because it could end up coming back to bite you in the long term. So I completely understand not wanting to go for it at that moment. But they do answer with some points of their own. They were hoping for 7, but they end up with 3. Kicked away here from Matt Fennick and be taken just inside the end zone by Jeff Banfield. He's going to cut up to the 20, up to the 25, spins around to the 30, has room to run, gets around the kicker, but cannot get around the second defender. Ends up putting the ball on the Indianapolis 37.
What a great return.
As we take another look at it here, you see the spin right there to the right side. That was it. He had every chance of getting it, but I think a bit of a block kind of brought the special teamer right into position.
Running back out there with a spin move.
All right, so Indianapolis on their own 37 to start this next drive. 3 receivers, I formation, nickel pack for the artillery. Lucan Jr. there on the adjustment. They're going to rush up the middle, and a quick pass completed to Ryan Roosevelt. That'll be good for a gain of 7.
Yeah, and Pierce is getting rid of the ball quickly.
It's good, quick 7-yard pass. You see this going up into a bit of a tight set here. 2 tight ends, split back set. There'll be a handoff for Christian as he pushes just enough for the 1st down. Got that thing just ahead of the line to gain, keeps the chains moving.
And these offenses looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, both of them doing very well on the ground. Pierce already up to about 35 yards of running on the day. Twin receivers right for 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Colin gets it away, and it's overthrown for Roosevelt, incomplete.
That time, Colin Pierce felt very uncomfortable, was forced to throw the ball before he really wanted to, just overthrow his receiver a little bit.
Unfortunate there. So 2nd and 10 after the quick pass. We're making an I formation. Twins to the right side. You kind of see almost nearly 8 in the box for Alamo City. It looks like they're facing the run. No, they're going to rush him. Colin in trouble. Pump fakes. Needs to get it away, but cannot before Stephen Fellows II brings him down. It's a loss of 6 on the sack.
And that was pretty much an all-out blitz by Alamo City there. And Pierce just had nowhere to go.
Yeah, nothing doing there as Fellows gets the sack on the play. That's going to be sack number 5 for him on the season. 3rd and a long 16. 4 receivers for Colin. Rolls to his left. Throws it out. Oh, and it's intercepted by Jukenruken Jr. Has room to run down the left side and brought down by Colin Pierce at the Indianapolis 38. So the drive stalls, and Alamo City will take over right where Indianapolis began.
Yeah, that was just a bad decision by Pierce. I mean, he threw the ball in very heavy coverage and way underthrew it, and he was just sitting right there waiting for the interception.
That's interception number 2 on the season for Jukenruken Jr. We'll put him into the top 20 on the season. So Alamo City in prime position to score more points as they look to take the lead here in these final minutes of the first quarter. Ziggy Roenick going in motion. He'll move over to the right side. He's pursued by Ernest McCrae Sr. Be a handoff up the middle for Brad Jones. Won't go anywhere there as he's stopped by Mike Ryan. That gives us a quick opportunity to introduce the Indianapolis Rambler defense. Mac Dre, Butch Menor, and Derek Jenko are on the line. Linebackers are Kenneth Gaston Jr., Adam Wiseman, Noah Davis, and Telemac Scarborough. Corners are Blake Prine, Angel Maldonado, Ernest McCrae Sr., and Adam Knowles. Safeties, Mike Ryan, Jack Russell, Melodius Manning. Blitz coming here on the defense, and the pass tipped away, incomplete. Yaya Montana, the intended target, but Fennec had to get that off in a hurry.
Yeah, both teams now are putting lots of pressure on the quarterback, forcing the quarterback to throw when we really don't want to.
Coming down to 3rd and 9. Not much progress on this drive. It's been stalling a bit, and this is the second one they've had inside enemy territory. 5 wide receivers. And Kendra Wells going to go over to the right side. They're going to stack that area with 4. Here comes the rush up the middle. Ace to throw. Has time. Going to get it away. It's intercepted! Adam Knowles gets it right back into the hands of the Ramblers, and Indy comes away from the turnover unscathed.
Not just putting pressure on the quarterback, making him throw. Defender just in the right place. Wow, 2 interceptions back-to-back here.
Take another look at that grab. Yeah, it looks like Kendra Wells was the intended target, but it just went through her hands.
A little bit overthrown, I think.
So Indianapolis gets away with it after turning the ball over. They turn the ball right back. And they'll take over on their own 24. 3 receivers, I formation versus the nickel. Colin to throw, facing 6 on the rush, and a quick pass to Jeff Banfield gets it. It'll be marked just short of the first down, but great catch for 9.5.
I don't know how he came down with the ball. He was well defended. Defenders were right on top of him, and he still came down with the ball.
Yeah, incredible catch, making it 2nd down and about a piece of paper. Split ends, split backs. Be a handoff up the middle for Christian Pierce. Gets that first down, no problemo. And another 5 to boot to move the chains.
And Indy once it again, just rolling the ball down the field. Doing a great job.
Yeah, they are doing a good job in holding onto the ball as well. Last possession ended up taking almost a hair under 3 minutes. Handoff up the middle for Christian Pierce. Tried to cut out to the left side, but Albert began there to make the stop and ends up for a gain of 4.
And a good job by the secondary coming up and making the stop on the run.
It'll be 2nd and 6. Now at the 43 as they slowly make their way across the field. You love to see that matriculation. Split ends and split backs. They try to go to Pierce again. It ends up being a loss of 2 with Jay Mart making the tackle.
Jay Mart coming in from his linebacker spot, getting into the backfield and getting their tackle for loss there.
That's the first tackle for loss of the day for him. He's currently now 13 on the season. Ties him for 15th with Bogey Barr. And blitz coming here for Collins. Going to get it away. And it will be completed inside Alamo City territory. Rob Hunt making the grab on a crucial 3rd down.
What a great route on 1-and-1 coverage and defeating the defender.
And we'll take another look at that pass. You see, yeah, bit of a one-on-one coverage. Beat Ron Huff on the coverage. Got away and got enough room to make that grab. Puts the ball into enemy territory once again. Both these teams are doing really good at getting past the 50-yard line. It's just a matter of converting in enemy territory. That's where they've been needing to make things happen. Cullen to throw. Quick pass. Oh, it's right into the hands of Jay Mart, who takes it away, and Alamo City takes over once again on the turnover.
It's like once they cross the 50-yard line, it becomes interception city.
The second pick of the day for Colin Pierce, and also the second tackle that he's had to make as a result of those interceptions. So Mart getting the ball back to the artillery. They're going to start on their own 40.
That was just a bad pass there by Pierce.
Bit of an inaccurate throw. I'll agree on that. Just a bit of an unfortunate situation there. Split backs for 1st and 10. They're going to be handoff to Brad Jones. Not much doing on that run as he is stopped by Wiseman for no gain.
Oh, it's actually none doing there. At 0 that one.
Hasn't been much on the ground for Jones. He hasn't cracked the double digit mark yet in about 5 carries, but still early in the game. Ace to throw, has a pass over to the right side, will be completed to Yayo Montana. Ends up going for 8, and that'll set up 3rd down and 2. And you see that 1st down marker just on the other side of midfield. It's been a blessing and a curse to be on that side, it would seem. Third down and 2 from just outside the 49. So it's a long 1.5. Heavy offset eye. They'll pitch it out for Jones to the left side. Can he get around the defenders? Oh. He will get the 1st down to the 40. Spins around the 35 to the 30. Stays up to about the 25 to the 24-yard line. McCray there on the stop, but a big gain of 27 yards for a 1st down.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before he actually broke one. He's come close a few times. That time he just made people look silly out there.
Yeah, you see, that was the first one. That was Mike Ryan he made look silly. Spun around Ernest McCray Sr., but McCray with the awareness to get around and keep going and finishing off the play, as that'll take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 1 in the books, 3 left to go. It's a tight one so far. Indianapolis leads on Alamo City 7-3. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music here on YouTube. We'll flip the field and come right back. And here we go, quarter number 2 from the Snake Pit here at Indy. Ethan Muzzle and Rochelle Colston here on the call on this nice Saturday night. Ace Manick rolls to his left on 1st down, has a receiver tipped away, incomplete. I think that might have been Kendra Wells trying to get a hand on it, but she couldn't do it. Ends up going to go down for 2nd down.
It was a dangerous pass. I mean, they had 3 defenders right there. She was triple team that time.
Yeah, you saw that Ace was trying to get it to Kendra so that only she could grab it. It just was a little bit out of her reach. 3 receivers, split back set. Brad Jones going in motion to the right. He'll set up as a 4th. And here comes the blitz. Ace Fennick with time. Oh, but he took a little too long. Kenneth Gaston Jr. with the sack for a loss of 5.
They then basically brought the house, did a good job, containing the defenders until just finally just broke three.
Yeah, just Gaston was just waiting until all the blocks were made, and he just stepped right up and brought it in. That's sack number 4 for Gaston Jr. on the season, and 4th all time for the rookie. So he's been doing well for himself so far. Quick third down pass will be completed to Kendra Wells. She'll get it just short of the first down mark. It's still not too bad for a 14-yard gain, but it's probably going to bring out Matt Fennick in the field goal unit.
It definitely, I mean, a couple of yards short of that first down marker.
Yeah, good coverage there from McCray Sr. as well. So that will bring on Matt Fennick for 33 yards. He's already 1 for 1 on the night. Hoping to go for the twofer. The snap, good kick on its way, and it's good. That'll make it 7-6 with 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. That'll make it 13 of 14 for Matt Fennick so far this season.
He definitely don't want to trade field goals for touchdowns. Let's see what Indianapolis does here.
Yeah, and now Alamo City, now any score will give them the lead. So it's effectively a tie ball game, even though they're down by 1. Kick going to be taken about 3 yards deep in the end zone. Jay Piper going to bring it out up to the 20, and he'll get picked up around the 23-yard line. For all the league highlights, photo galleries, major and minor league stats and leaderboards, community content, and so much more, check out the league's website at simulationfl.net, presented by Football Shift. Stay up to date and explore our past, present, and future. For the future, they just announced the new minor league franchises that are going to be making their debut in a couple of weeks. That will be very exciting. Congrats on all of those franchises for making it in. I cannot wait to see what happens there. Colin with the check down. He's going to get it out to Harleman, the fullback. Ends up going for about 9.5 on the pass.
Now, nice little run by Harleman there. First time we called his name tonight.
Yeah, first bit of action for Harleman. He gets about 9.5 on the pass, and that'll actually put him to almost 50 yards of receiving on the season. He hasn't done much, but it's been effective. He's been going for nearly about 5 per reception. This will be a run up the middle for Christian, as Pierce will bring it up to the 43-yard line. Enough for another first down.
Yeah, he's just running straight up the gut and dragging the defenders with him.
You'll see the block here from the center, creating the lane. Fantastic rush up the middle there. That is first down number 5 of the night so far. Hoping to keep things moving that way. That is one thing to note here. They're averaging about 19 first downs a game, so they do pretty well in getting those conversions. Colin with the pass, wide open, Jeff Banfield. He goes up to the 20, to the 10. Are they going to get him? No, they will not. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Woo!
Caught the defense sleeping that time. Banfield got behind everybody. Great throw by Pierce. Just daylight in front of him.
We'll take another look at that pass. Pierce with plenty of time in that pocket. Oh, yeah, you see the bite. Rie bit on the coverage, and that led Banfield to be wide open. Ron Huff could not cover him in time, and it puts Banfield into the end zone for the score. What a fantastic pass, converting into that touchdown. Now we will go, a bit of a high snap here, but Kiefer to kick the field goal up and good. We go 3 plays, 76 yards, and 1:06. And as a result of it, makes it 14-6 with 7:54 to go here in the second quarter. So still a 1-score game for Alamo City. They would need to get a 2-pointer if they want to tie it up. Be taken right at the goal line. Juice Fennick going to bring it out to the 25 and brings it out to the 26-yard line. If you're liking the game so far, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. The SFL produces over 400 events a year. There is no one else that gives you more football. So don't miss a minute of SFL or SFLM action and help the channel grow through your support. Next drive coming up here for Alamo City. They've only had 2 field goals and that interception on their last few drives. See if they can make things happen here in this next bit of downs. Twins to the left. And looks to be a bit of man coverage here for Indianapolis. McCray in pursuit of Yayo Montana. They'll hand it off. Brad Jones is going to push ahead, get about 4. He tried to go for a bit of a turn, and I think it might have cost him a little bit of time, but still managed to get a positive gain.
Right, like he kind of slipped on the field too. I think there a little bit.
Yeah, that might have been a little bit of a slip to try to reestablish himself. They'll go to the heavy set for 2nd and 6, split back set. And it'll be a handoff again for Jones. He'll weave through traffic and get caught. And they'll say he got the first down. All right, so they will give it to him with Butch Menner making the tackle. Thought maybe he might have been a little bit short on that one, but I guess the ball was a little bit further ahead than I thought.
I thought we would see a challenge, but maybe not.
I thought they might have been, but not at this point. 1st and 10 with 3 wide, and they go for the draw. And Jones brought down at the line of scrimmage by Adam Wiseman. They'll call it a 1-yard loss.
Wow, what a great play by Adam Wiseman, reading that play very, very well. And getting immediately to the running back.
Artillery going back to the line pretty quickly for 2nd and long. Ace going to throw with twins to the right. And, the quick pass to Garrison Blue out of his hands and incomplete. That might have been broken up by the defense.
Yeah, the defender had a perfect hit at the perfect time to knock that ball loose.
It's now 3rd down and 11. You see Fennick with nobody behind him. So it'll be 5 wide receivers. It looks to be a quarter defense from Indianapolis. They've only got 4 in the box. Ziggy Ronick going in motion over to the right side. They're going to stack that side with 4. Snake Pit starting to get a little loud here. Ace going to have time with the blocks. Throws it out, and it's going to be just short of the first down. Yayo Montana made the catch for about 10. Oh, they did say he made it. Okay.
I think we see a challenge here for sure, because there was no way.
Yeah, we might take another look at this one. Here's the pass. Great catch. Immediately brought down by 37 Melodious Manning. They're going to give him the first down. And yeah, so here's the 2nd challenge of the game from Wiseman. He's going to say, no, you did not make that first down, sir. So once again, we are going to take another retroactive look at that play brought to you by Retroid. Get your SFL console at GoRetroid.com. Here's another look at this. Remember, the yellow line is not official, but it does at least give a good guideline. Here's the best look of it right here.
No way.
Yeah, I don't see where they saw that. And that's going to be moved back about a yard. Here's the call. Yeah, they will be moving that ball back, so it will be 4th down and short. Again, 2nd consecutive challenge overturned by Indianapolis. Nice job. Nice job getting those review buzzes down in time to the coaching staff. Letting them know, hey, no, this is not what it should be. So it'll be 4th and 1 from the 45, and they'll be bringing out the punt unit.
Great defensive stand there by Indianapolis with the 8-point lead.
Danny Dimes to kick this away as we go down to the left side. They're going to let this one bounce. Takes a very generous Alamo City bounce as it rolls out of bounds around the 7. So Indianapolis is going to be starting inside the 10 on a very lucky break on that punt.
This is always a very, very dangerous territory for any offense.
Yeah, getting pinned down this deep, you don't want to make a major mistake because it could end up as points for the defense. Harleman in motion. He's going to shift to the offset to the left. It'll be a handoff. Christian Pierce going up the middle, pushes to the 10, and will wrap up to about the 14. He gets a gain of 8.
Show a power running by Pierce.
Gives them a little more breathing room. You see Pierce 12 for 76 on the day so far. Doing pretty well for himself. 6 1/3 average per carry.
I'll take that any day.
Absolutely. That's 2 plays for a first. Christian going to run again, and he doesn't get 6 this time. He only gets 1 as he is stopped by Steven Fellows the second, so he'll bring up 3rd and short.
And I think we'll see Christian Pierce just one more time here.
See how they do it here. They're going to have an empty set. No, excuse me, it's a split back set. They just didn't have anyone directly behind them. Only one receiver to the left, and it's Randy Pierce, the tight end. It's going to be a run up the middle for Harleman, who's going to get to the 23, and that's enough to move the sticks for the first down.
I like that play, Colin. I was expecting to see Christian Pierce all the way. Give it to the fullback. Let him do his thing.
Here we go. New set of downs for the Ramblers. They'll start this set with 3 wide versus the nickel. Colin going to throw with 4 on the rush. Has a man to the right side. Broken up on the play by Mickey McGuire. Incomplete.
A great play by the defense. Mickey McGuire's at the right place at the right time. Hit the receiver right when touching the ball. Incomplete pass.
Great coverage there from the corners. I think 2nd and 10. And it's from the 18, excuse me, not the 23. Oh, this might be a bit of a blitz. They might be adjusting in the man coverage. 6 on the line of scrimmage. Got to be careful here. They're only going to rush the 4. Cullen will throw. Oh, out of the hands of Rain Rie. That could have been interception number 3 on this quarter.
And you thought Rain Rie was actually the receiver on that play because the ball was thrown right to him.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 10. Indianapolis still in pretty tough field position. They got to try to get something a little more forward if they can't make it. Just give themselves a better chance to punt. Collin will throw. Has time. Rolls out to his right. Oh, tried to run it out, but Robert thumped there on the stop. Ends up for a 5-yard sack. 4th down and 15. It's going to force Indy to punt further back than they'd like to.
Maybe punting from your own end zone at this point. Not a good thing.
Yeah, you see Colin couldn't see anything going there and just tried to run it himself and just got absolutely, for lack of a better term, thumped right at the line.
Oh, it's funny.
4th down and 15. It's going to bring out Bennett to kick the punt. Not from his own goal line. The kick is away. We fielded about the 45, and not much on the run from Deuce. We'll field it up to the 43-yard line.
And now
slow down now.
ACA's got some great field position here.
Yeah, starting again inside enemy territory. Last one they had in this situation, it was due to the interception. This one just due to great defense without the turnover. 1st and 10 from the 43. Split back, split receivers. Blitz coming up the middle. Ace gets it away. Tipped off, incomplete. Mike Ryan on the coverage to bat that one away.
Yeah, Mike Ryan being one of the better free safeties in the league. I wouldn't go too often towards him.
Now 2nd down and 10. Indy once again hoping to make a good defensive stop in their own territory. A little bit of adjusting here as they're on a 3-4. Ace to throw. 4 on the rush coming up on the left side. And a great jumping catch from Ziggy Roenick to get down to the 25-yard line and a 1st down.
First time we've called Ziggy's name tonight. Welcome to the game, son. Wow.
Great overhead catch there to get it for about 13 yards. We go to about 4 minutes to go here in the quarter. Dime package set up for the Ramblers versus 3 wide. Ace to throw. They're going to face a bit of a blitz. Throw up the middle. Wide open for Yayo Montana. He gets down to the 15-yard line. Another 1st down.
Bang play. Nice little route. Pick get rid of the ball quickly, and Montana find himself in between the defenders with a great catch.
Great job reading that blitz and getting it off just in time. You see Fennick here, 6 of 11 for over 100 yards. He's not that far away from the 2,000 mark. Another 100 yards ought to do it. 3 wide receivers for 1st and 10 from the 14. Ace rolls out to his right, throws across the field and incomplete. Again, looking for Ronick. Blake Prine on the coverage.
Yeah, you're a big body person out there. You throw into where only he can catch it and gets drop the ball.
So set him up again for 2nd down. Again, going into that 3 wide receiver set. Taking on the dime package. Ace to throw, going to get 5 on the rush. Quick pass will be completed to about the 7. Good quick play sets up 3rd and 4 with the reception from Wells.
I'm not sure how she even caught that pass. It was very, very well defended there.
Yeah, it really was. So they'll get really good chance here. They need to get to the 4 for the 1st down. They need 8 yards for the touchdown. Rainstorm, the fullback, goes in motion. He'll be into the right slot. Might be seeing something here in this defensive set. They'll hand it off. Brad Jones going up the middle. He'll be denied the 1st down. Mike Ryan on the play to bring him down to the 5.
A great job by Ryan coming up from his free safety position to make that tackle and hold him to, 4th and 1, forcing the field goal.
And this will be the 3rd field goal for Matt Fennick. He's already 2 for 2. 22-yarder. Many would call this a bit of a chip shot. Bit of a lower end snap, but it's on its way, and it's good. That'll make it 14-9. With 2:24 to go here in the 2nd quarter. So only field goals so far for the artillery, but they're still hanging in there. They're still down by less than a score.
Yeah, and they keep having problems when they get to the red zone. It's like once they get there, the just offense kind of stalls.
That's kind of been the case for most of this game, not just for Alamo City, but for Indy as well. They've had their opportunity to try to move downfield, and it hasn't gone well for them as well, as that kick booted out of the end zone for the touchback. Great kick from Matt Fennick, not denying any possible opportunity for a return. So Ramblers holding on to a 5-point lead. 2:24 to go here in the 2nd quarter. They'll start this drive on the 20. Harleman goes in motion to the left. Nickel set for Alamo City. They're going to rush 7. Colin with the pass over the middle, caught by Roosevelt, and he'll be wrapped up down at the 39-yard line for a gain of 19.
That was an impressive play right there. I thought for sure all those rushers coming in, he just had to get rid of the ball. He found his receiver anyway.
Yeah, got that ball away just in time and found Roosevelt in the open field. Great play to move the chains. It'll be officially 18 yards on the pass. As we are reaching the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Indianapolis holds on to a 5-point lead. They're hoping to make it a bit more than 1 score. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music here on YouTube. Here we go, 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Good tight game between both these squads. Cullen going to face the 5 on the rush. Looking for the deep ball. Got it! Down to the 42-yard line for Jeff Banfield. 3rd catch for him on the day.
Definitely going to be calling his name quite a few times tonight. He is now...
Woo. Great catch right there over the middle to get in the enemy territory. There you see it there, 4th reception of the day, pardon me, up to 98 yards. He's not that far away from that 1,000-yard mark. He needs about 4 more to do it. Calling the throw, checks it down to Harleman, and gets another 3 on the play, and they're going to keep this clock running.
He just threw his body forward that time to get the extra 2 yards. They hadn't stopped it once.
2nd and 7 from the Alamo City 38. They're rushing to the line a little bit here. Maybe going for something a bit no huddle. Let's see. Colin gonna throw. Quick pass. Has the open man, Randy Pierce. That's his first catch of the day. He'll make the catch down further into enemy territory as they take their first time out.
This is where it gets scary for Indianapolis. You know, Pierce needs to settle down and not throw another interception here.
First down now at the 24-yard line. Looks like that was probably another 15 on that play from Pierce. Colin to throw again. Oh, that one nearly intercepted by Jukin Jr., but it ends up falling to the turf incomplete.
And he was definitely there, and the ball was just a little bit underthrown.
You saw the intended target there, Ryan Roosevelt. He was looking for that 100 yards, looking for that 1,000-yard mark for the season. It'll happen. Don't worry about it. Just don't rush it in. Colin to throw here for second down. Quick pass. Oh, Roosevelt again, the intended target, and it falls out of his hands.
I'm not sure if that ball was just thrown a little bit too hard or a little bit too high, but he just could not hold on.
It was a little high, and he ended up getting a little bit hit below while he was trying to catch it. So a little bit of a breakup there on that play. Third down and 10 with exactly 60 seconds to go here in the first half. 4 receivers, and that's a dime set here for Alamo City. Colin to throw, quick pass, right side. There's the catch for Roosevelt down to the 9-yard line. First and goal, and that's receiving yards 1,000 plus for Ryan Roosevelt.
Congratulations, Ryan. 1,000 yards already in the season. Plenty of games to go.
Plenty of games left, and he's already hit the 4-figure mark. That's going to put him in an early candidate for Offensive Player of the Year. First and goal from the 9. Nickel defense for Alamo City. 3 wide to the right for Colin. He'll step, throws. It's intercepted! Jukin Jr. with room to run. He's got nobody around him as he crosses midfield. Colin Pierce trying to pursue. Down to the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Alamo City!
Oh my goodness, Pierce has been making some pretty sketchy throws here and now, and then you can just right place, right time. There was nobody in front of him and nobody to catch him either.
Like the moment that catch happened, I had that instinct of just like, oh, he's gone. He's absolutely gone. And you see that, nobody around him. You know, Colin trying to get close, but there was just no chance of anybody catching up to him. And it ends up as a 90-yard pick six going the other way.
I love seeing the big number 63 run one down the field, but there was no way he could catch him.
You always got to hope that those offensive linemen do a little bit of a Larry Allen and grab him just before he gets to the score. But the interception leads to a touchdown, and Matt Fennick kicks the extra point to make it a 2-point lead for Alamo City with 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. That pick, first of the season for Jukin Jr., and also second in his career. This kick deep into the end zone, so they'll go for a touchback. No time lost on the clock, as Indy will take over at their own 20.
And Indy's having problems in the red zone for sure.
Yeah, that last drive kind of encapsulated it. They've had a couple big plays, but they've all been outside that 20-yard mark. So you had that 25-yard touchdown run. You had the big touchdown. You had the other big touchdown pass they had. It's been really tough to do it inside those numbers. And Banfield getting the catch, going to bring it up to the 37. They're going to go no huddle. Banfield now up to 114 on the night after the 14-yard gain. And they'll spike the clock with 26 left.
I'm not sure why you're spiking the ball when you have timeouts.
I think I know they called a couple of them. I think they might not I know they don't have all 3 timeouts, but they do have a couple left. They might be trying to preserve them from when they're on the other side of the field. 2nd and 10. Banfield in motion over to the right side. No reaction from the defense. They're caught in that nickel zone.
Oh, no.
Colin to throw. Checks it down to Harleman. He'll get a couple of positive yards, but they will do nothing about it. And I think they're just going to be content with going to the locker room down 2.
I think he should probably made a play for further down the field, but
well, they're rushing to the line here. They might try one. Colin will throw. Looking, rolls to his left, has a man open, and it's Jay Viper making the catch, but he gets down to the 39 of Alamo City. Unfortunately, that is all the time they had for the drive. That's going to bring us to the end of the first half. And you see the rating there for Pierce. He's got 1 touchdown, but 3 interceptions is not what you want to see. That'll bring us to the end of the first half. Looked to be all Indianapolis, and then that pick 6 from out of nowhere has suddenly given Alamo City the momentum they need. They lead this game 16-14 as we head into the halftime break. It was a close game before the pick. It's still close after the pick, and the halftime stats are going to show you it's been a pretty even-handed match.
yeah, definitely both teams having problems. Both teams have thrown an interception. Because it's a very close game.
Yeah, very close one here. That's a beautiful picture of Juke and Rukin making that pick. But, great. Indianapolis has been doing really well offensively. You see there, Pierce, 14 of 23 for 226. But those 3 interceptions have been the bane of Indianapolis so far tonight. It's the reason they're down by 2 right now. So I think if they can adjust that at halftime, I think they can do really well to, kind of maybe clamp that down, get things back to basics, and I think they'll have every chance to get back, into the lead.
And you're very lucky that for interceptions only be down by 2 at this point in the game.
That's very true. Yeah, down by less than a field goal. So, if for Indianapolis, they've got to come into this with a positive thought. Any score either ties it or leads it. And that's all they really have to have in that mentality. Just like any positive result to that scoreboard will put them back into the thick of it. Alamo City to get the kickoff here for the second half. The boot underway from Matt Fennick. That's Top Kiefer. And that'll be knelt down in the back of the end zone for the touchback. Tomorrow, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, the Louisiana Revolution head to Atlanta to take on the upset-minded Swarm, followed in quick succession by Carolina visiting Florida, as both try to stop the losing trend. And that'll all come your way tomorrow night here on SFL YouTube. 1st and 10, Alamo City from their own 20. Be a handoff for Brad Jones, who will go up the middle. Shook 1 tackle, but Mike Ryan there on the stop. Will ends up going for a gain of 4.
A nice stop there, just to hold him to 4 yards. Let's see if Indianapolis' defense can hold still.
Yeah, their defense has to do a good job of holding them in enemy territory, not just in their own. 2nd and 6. Storm in motion. He'll go to offset to the left. Handoff for Jones to the right side. Got men at the line of scrimmage and ended up getting slowed down just enough for Noah Davis to make the tackle. We make up 3rd down and short.
So wait for Jones to break when he's getting very, very close.
So it'll be 3rd down and 1 sheet of U.S. legal left to go. They're going to set up with 3 tight ends on the offset eye. Now Storm going in motion to the left side. He's going to set up as a receiver. Jones going to get it to the right side. Men at the line, but keeps pushing ahead as Manning makes the tackle for 3, and it's enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, I think ACA's, all the momentum's on their side right now. Trying to control the clock and with a 2-point lead.
You can see Jones's numbers there, 13 for 61 so far today. Both him and Christian Pierce have been pretty solid on the ground. This will be another run for him, and he's caught at the line of scrimmage again. They'll credit him with 1 as the tackle is made by Adam Wiseman for 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Adam Wiseman's been all over the field, making some great stops tonight, especially at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Wiseman already up to 5 tackles. Mike Ryan's got 4 so far. 19 tackles apiece for each defensive team. 2nd and 9 from the split back set. Jones going to try to run around to the outside. Has room to go to the 40. Sidesteps over, gets to midfield. Down to the 45, to the 43 of Indianapolis, where you'll step out of bounds.
Great block up there by the offensive line. It was bounced up outside, and it was just Jones to the races after that.
I think taking another look at that stutter step, too. That was really good. There it is. Just fooled Mike Ryan there on the play. Kept himself moving and just stepped right out. So now 1st down in enemy territory at the Indianapolis 43. You see already 2 minutes gone here in the 3rd quarter, and I think that's Alamo City's strategy right now. Just kind of take your time, do what you need to do to just milk that clock and keep the lead. Handoff for Jones, and he's pelted down at the line of scrimmage by Manning, who came up from the safety spot to deliver the tackle.
Great job by Manning there. He's been calling his name a lot tonight, too, in the strong safety spot.
I think it's 2nd and 10. It'll be effectively no gain. Offset eye with 2 receivers. Ace gonna throw. Has some time. Will throw it out. Oh, man! Garrison blew the intended target, but he missed the accuracy on that throw. Ends up gonna be incomplete.
Not really sure what happened there, but the receiver was just not ready for the ball.
That might have been a case of might have gone a little bit too early on firing that pass. 3rd down and 10. 5 receivers. Quarter package for Indianapolis. Fennec to throw. Has plenty of time. Gets it away. Deep to the right side. Caught by Kenny Hendricks down to the 14-yard line. And the first catch of the day for Kenny.
Yep, it is the first catch of the day, and what a time to make one.
And you saw a little bit of an extra bite on that one by Talamax Scarborough. Tried to keep going to the sideline, but ended up getting juked that way, and ends up being a huge gain for Kenny Hendricks as they get down to the 14. Ends up being 29 yards on the pass. Split back, split ends, 1st and 10. Handoff, Brad Jones up the middle, room to run. Ryan tries to bring him down, and he stopped just short of the line to gain. Great job to hold Brad Jones for 10. They'll call it 9.5.
Going down, but Brad Jones is getting started here.
He's not that far away from 100. 2nd down, inches to go. They'll pitch it out to Jones, right side. He's met at the line of scrimmage and brought down for a loss. Great defensive stop on the play. That was number 53, Adam Wiseman, again there to make the stop. Another tackle for loss for him.
Adam Wiseman's having a great night tonight, for sure.
Coming into tonight, he was 4th in the league in tackles for loss at 16. He's already tacked up a few more to bring him to 18. Handoff for Jones up the middle. Tried to go for the spin for the touchdown, but just gets planted by Mike Ryan. It'll end up being 1st and goal to go.
Yeah, Mike Ryan delivered a big hit there, but he got the 1st down, and then he got 4 shots from the 2.
There's 1st and goal to go. Goal line set, offset eye. Pitching out to Jones, right side, has the block and moves into the end zone. Touchdown, Alamo City.
What a great block by Rainstorm. He just freed Brad Jones up and he just walks right into the end zone.
He did. He had a great block from Storm. We'll take another look at it. You see Storm coming ahead, gets that block on Ernest McCray Sr., and that was all that Brad Jones needed to get the touchdown. Ends up being 1st of the game for him, and right now he's currently at, look at that, just exactly 101 yards of rushing on the day. Right now, he's at 1,311 yards on the season as the kick for Matt Fennick is up and through. Look at that, 12 plays, 80 yards, 4 minutes off the clock. That's the big one. A huge chunk of time. Almost 20% of the entire second half was taken up in that drive.
Wow. Great ball control by ACA. Now they have, a bigger lead. Indy's got to respond here.
Well, Banfield will take this from his own 5. Spins around, stays on his feet to the 30. Staying on his feet again as he'll roll out to about the 38-yard line. Good field position for Indianapolis. They're down by 2 scores. They're going to need something on this drive to keep it within 1. And hopefully hold on to it going into the 4th.
Yeah, what a great return by Banfield, given any pretty decent field position to start this drive.
Starting this next one here, 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll set up in an I formation. Nickel package for Alamo City. Already starting to make some call-outs and adjustments here on this first play. Cullen to throw. Has plenty of time to get it away. Look at the time from the blocks. Get it away. He's got it. And a quick pass to Roosevelt over Jukenruken Jr. And it ends up going down for a first.
Wow, you can credit that O-line. I don't know how they held those defenders off for so long, but great job. He had like 2 years to throw that ball.
Ends up going for 32 yards on the plays and ends up going into enemy territory. Pierce only sacked twice so far tonight and over 242 yards of passing. They're still very much in this fight. Collin to throw again. Quick check down to Harleman. He'll roll out to the right side. Ends up going for a loss of 2. As that is taken out by Rob Foraker. Let's take a quick look at that next SFL game break with Cameron Irvine.
Thank you, Ethan. Vegas in Tulsa tonight, and it has never been a game as Nate Heslip gets a pick and a touchdown. Vegas 3 points away from their worst loss in franchise history, and after Vegas and Sioux Falls' performance this week, our reward is they're both on bye next week. Back to you in Indy.
Thank you, Cam. Yeah, that's an unfortunate bit there. But thankfully they will be on the bye. They'll be able to help fix themselves and get back, hopefully, into a positive stint in their next matchup here. As that last pass was incomplete, intended for Jeff Banfield. So 3rd down and 12. Banfield in motion, going to set up for a flood to the right side. Need a bit more than 10 to do it. Collin with time to throw. Needs to get it away. He does. And what a jumping catch from Randy Pierce to get down to the 35-yard line and a first down.
Great job by Randy Pierce. Great play. And then he's moving the chains.
Yeah, great throw. Gets over the head of the defender there. That was Mickey McGuire right in front of it. Ends up going down for 18 yards on the play. Here we go, 1st and 10, now at the 29. Quick snap here for Collin. Looks for the throw, has some blocks. Oh, tipped away, incomplete. Rob Foraker tried to do what Jukenruken Jr. did, jump the route and try to run it in.
And if you're Collin Pierce, you can settle down. Not thinking about interceptions, start making smarter throws.
Sets up 2nd and 10. They'll go back to the I formation. Twins set to the right side. It looks to be a nickel set, but they've got 2 kind of ready to blitz. They show the pressure, but Christian Pierce going to run out to the right side. Steps ahead for the first down, down to the 20 to the 15-yard line. Moved away just in time to get 12 on the play.
I think that's how he got a great back for Joe Horleman to break him free.
And great stiff arm there as well to get a couple of extra yards there. And actually makes it about 14 to get it to the 16-yard line. You see Pierce there, 14 of 91 so far tonight. The handoff. Oh, he's met at the line of scrimmage and wrapped up by Foraker. It's down for a loss of 3. Quick play there by Foraker to get the loss.
The second on this drive.
Yeah, they're kind of, one step back, 3 steps forward. It's kind of been for Indy. Pierce going to go in motion. Go into the right tight end position. Kind of almost evens out with 2 and 2. Colin gonna throw, has 6 on the rush, has to get it away. He will do so. Oh, tipped in the air, intercepted by Mickey McGuire. He takes it back to the Alamo City 20. That is Colin Pierce's 4th pick of the night.
Yeah, and I mean, I think I just would have taken the sack on that one. That was an ill-advised throw. You just can't throw it anywhere.
You see the pass there intended for Roosevelt. McGuire got the tip and just had enough awareness to see it and bring the ball right into his hands. So another turnover through the air by Indianapolis, going to give Alamo City an opportunity to extend their lead. Effectively a touchback here as they're starting on their own 20. Offset I, 2 receivers. Ace to throw against the blitz, gets it away, and another completion as Garrison Blue stays on his feet, gets the first down to the 42 for a 22-yard gain with Manning making the tackle.
Yeah, Garrison Blue just ran a great route and got plenty of yards after the catch, just muscling his way down the field.
You saw, couldn't get that one. Wiseman tried to make the tackle right after the catch, but just could not get enough of that shoestring to bring him in. Fenix so far tonight, 9 of 16 for 156. He has that 1 pick, though. That's the thing, 5 interceptions so far tonight, 4 of them from Colin Pierce. Blitz coming here again as the quick pass will be completed to Hank Earl. We get about another 8 on that play. That's the first time we've seen both of those tight ends get action tonight.
Yeah, ACA starting to use all their weapons now. They're spreading the ball around.
Now 2nd down and 2. There we go. Bit of a 2 tight end set with a receiver set left. They'll shift off to the offset right, and Brad Jones tried to cut up the middle. Nothing doing there. There's a nice tackle from Gaston Jr. Ends up with no gain.
Great job by Indy's defense. See if they can hold them.
Brings up 3rd down and 2. You hear the snake pit starting to get a little loud here. Hoping for a defensive stop here on enemy territory. Rainstorm goes in motion to the left side. He's pursued doubly by both Ryan and Prine. Handoff for Brad Jones will be just enough to enter enemy territory. About 3 on the carry for the first down.
Now you see ACA playing ball control like at the beginning of this game. That's who's going to win this game. Whoever can get a run game established, control the clock, that's who's going to win.
Absolutely. So you see the clock ticking down. We're already about 90 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Handoff for Jones again up the middle. Got swarmed into a little bit of traffic. Ends up going for 3 as he is brought down by, looks like that was Scarborough on the tackle.
And that was all Brad Jones. I thought they had him behind the line of scrimmage. He just kept bustling through, kept turning his legs, and somehow picked up 3 yards on the carry.
Yeah, kept that thing going. That's the kind of the tenacity you're expecting from the kind of rushing offense that does rank so high in this league. Ace to throw. Quick pass will be completed to Blue, who will get down to the 35-yard line. Another first down.
Yep, and Penix doing a good job of finding Blue in the middle of the field. Blue's doing a great job of getting himself open. Big body, big target. Separates himself.
Big target there. Great job. Keeps the ball moving now as they are closing in on scoring range. A field goal would make this, it would still make it a 2-score game, but it would be more manageable for Indianapolis. They just have to score 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points, and it'd be okay. Ronick in motion over to the left side. He's going into the far left slot there. So we enter 30 on the clock here for the 3rd quarter. Big drop here from Ace, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Ernest McCrae Sr. Can he get around the lineman? He will not, as he brings the ball into Alamo City territory. Tackle there from David Parker, but the Ramblers are back in business. Look at that, just jumped right into it.
Definitely did.
The intended receiver there, Yayo Montana, but wow, McCrae getting right into it, getting the pick away. That is interception number 4 for him on the season. Now Indianapolis with a great chance. They're down 9. Any score gets it to a sub-touchdown lead. 1st and 10 from the 46 of the artillery. Handoff up the middle for Christian. Tried to be a little rough up the middle, but Albert Begin brought him down only for a couple of yards. You see the coach there giving a little bit of defensive instruction on how that play broke down. So we have a few final seconds here to go in the 3rd quarter. We've got 3 down and 1 to go. Indianapolis hoping to get within a score. They trail it 23-14. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music here on YouTube. We'll flip the field and read us our rights.
Of the Simulation Football League is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or account of the game without the express written consent of the league office is prohibited.
So here we go. One final frame to play here in the Snake Pit. Alamo City up 23-14. Ethan Muslin, Rochelle Colson here on the call tonight. Mel Davis out doing the stats, doing a good job with everything that's going on with tech. And, you know, we always wonder about the wonders of technology, but you're still doing a fantastic job. Don't worry about it. 1st and 10 for Indy. It'll be handoff to Christian Pierce. And he ends up getting 9 on the play as he's brought down by Albert Begin. Good start to the drive.
Definitely 3rd and very manageable here for Indy.
Very manageable 3rd down play coming up. Almost exactly a yard here. Split back, split tight ends. And they're going to put Roosevelt in motion over to the right side. He's going to be zone covered. And that looks to be Mickey McGuire on the coverage. Handoff up the middle for Harleman. He will not make it. He'll be short of the line to gain. Good stop from Rain Rie to bring up 4th and 1.
Now, what do you do here if you're Indy?
They have the offense on the field. That's what they're doing. I like this play call. Go for it. Trying to get the conversion. They'll snap it. Handoff. Yeah. Christian Pierce will get the 1st down and gets about 7 yards on the play to get himself inside the 30.
What a gutsy call that worked in their favor there. He got the 1st down plus.
It was exactly what they needed. They had to keep going, because if they give up any opportunity for points, it's going to spell doom for them in the long run. You see Pierce there, 106 yards rushing on the day. He has officially surpassed 1,000 yards rushing on the ground. So another 4-figure mark for Indy tonight. Colin going to look for the throw. Right side.
Ow.
Has a man for Jeff Banfield down inside the 10. Down to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Ramblers.
And we're used to hearing Ryan Roosevelt's name, but tonight's been all about Banfield. He's put on a flag out there.
He's been on a really good tear tonight. And just got it right in the air to make that catch. Right in the middle of the zone. Great awareness there to see it and get it over just for Banfield to make that catch. Now 1st and goal from the 8.5. Field goal would make it a 6-point game. Touchdown would make it a 2-pointer. Colin to throw on 1st and goal. Right side. Penalty marker down. Oh, this is not good. I think McGuire got there early.
Yeah, pass interference. But you're right on the goal line. That's a gift.
Yeah, and it is on Mickey McGuire. He got early on that one, so they'll place the ball at the 1. Here's another look at it. Oh, that is easily interference. He got there so early they were still serving breakfast. So they make it 1st and goal to go from the 1-yard line. Indy with a great opportunity to get the score and to get within 3. 2 tight ends, split backs. Tight end Pierce to the right side. They'll hand it off. Christian trying to push. He stopped short. Maybe 2nd and goal.
Nice defensive stand by the defense on the goal line.
Yeah, both these defenses have done relatively well in preventing scoring in their own territory. So it'll be interesting to see if they have another goal line stand. Handoff up the middle for Harleman, who will bulldoze his way into the end zone for the Rambler touchdown.
What a drive by Indy. Got the call on 4th and inches, and then go for it and get it. Impressive.
Fantastic. And you see Harleman just pushing his lineman just to get himself into the end zone. Ends up going in for the score. That'll cap off a pretty good drive. 8 plays, 39 yards. And the extra point here from Toph Kiefer will be up and through. That'll make it 23-21 with 7:47 left to go here in the 4th quarter. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. Deuce Fennick on the return will bring it up all the way to the 29-yard line. So an interesting situation here for Alamo City. They just got to hold on to the lead. They go to 8-1. If this happens, Indianapolis will fall to 3-6, and we are going to have a logjam in the division. Minnesota and Tulsa with their win, with that score now going final 37-10 over Vegas. They'll both be at 3-5. Sioux Falls and Indy will be both at 3-6. It'll be a complete logjam of contenders to see who's going to win that division.
That division is crazy.
Oh, yeah. Handoff for Brad Jones. He's going to get encountered at the line of scrimmage. Ends up rolling out for a couple of yards. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8 from about the 30. Of course, with the win, Alamo City would go to 8-1. They would still be about a game back, about a half game back from Fort Worth, who have just been doing really well so far this season. Handoff for Jones to the left side, has room for the first down, shakes the tackle to the 45, pushes out to the 50, down to the 46 of Indianapolis. So a big chunk of yards for Brad Jones, and more importantly, Alamo City now in enemy territory.
Yeah, if you're Indy here, you have to find a way to get a stop here and not letting me get a field goal.
Well, a
field goal won't hurt them, you're right.
Yeah, a field goal wouldn't hurt them. It would make it a 5-point lead. But, you know, if anything, it would narrow down what you'd have to do in order to take the lead. You see Jones there, 25 for 136. Fantastic day for him on the ground. Rainstorm, fullback, going into the tight end position in motion. They'll hand it off for Jones, left side, gets encountered at the line and gets slowed down just enough to go for a gain of 7. He's brought down there from number 40 for 2nd and 3.
Second and your playbook's wide open. I'd say if you have Macy, I would just run the ball out here.
Yeah, they don't really need to do anything too drastic. They've got a 2-point lead. Just try to push the ball forward as much as you can. Hopefully you'll have a chance at a field goal. Handoff up the middle here, and that is Thick and Juicy, the secondary running back, getting his first carry of the game, getting just enough for 5 and a first down.
I think it's his first carry of the night.
And he's slowing down now to 6 minutes to go. Alamo City now at the 31 of the Ramblers. Offset eye, 2 receivers. They'll hand it off. Jones goes right side. Met at the line of scrimmage by Gaston Jr. Ends up going down for a loss of 1.
Great play by Gaston Jr. there. This game is getting crazy.
Yeah, it's been tight since the opening bell, and it's been that way throughout. There's a blitz coming here for Indy. Ace going to get away. No, he will not. He's brought down for a loss of 4, and that's a sack for Mac Dre.
Now your ACA, your 3rd and a country mile here. You have to convert.
That's sack number 5 of of Mac Dre's career, number 2 for him this season. Yeah, you got a 3rd down and long. You want to keep the drive going. You want to get into suitable field goal range. They'll have 5 wide receivers, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Quarter pack for Indy. They're making some adjustments with Ronick going in motion to the right side. He's being followed by Wiseman. Ace to throw, rolling to his right. Gonna float it out, complete to Ziggy, and Ziggy has enough for the 1st down. He got 16 on the play. He's brought down at the 20.
They put him in motion. He ran a great route, and great job by Finnick finding him in the middle of the field. And great pickup after the catch.
Yeah, you saw the man in coverage, Adam Knoll, got a little ahead of the run, and that gave Ace just enough to put the ball in Ziggy's hands. Goes down for 16 and a 1st down. Now at the Indianapolis 20. Montana in motion to the right side. They're adjusting the zone. Ace to throw, stepping back, has time to get it away, throws out right side, it's caught in the end zone! Touchdown, Artillery!
Wow, what a great play by Yayo Montana to get into the end zone, and Ace Finnick throwing a dart. What a great route and plenty of time to throw the ball. He threw that ball in heavy coverage, too.
Yeah, threw that in double coverage, but Montana got it in front of both defenders to get it into his hands and score. And now the extra point from Matt Finnick to make it a 9-point lead. More importantly, a 2-score lead as it's on its way and good. That'll make it 30-21. Look at that. 3 minutes, 30 seconds on that drive. 4:17 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Now available free to download. You can play the SFL video game on the go on the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, an emulator for 4K23 in the palm of your hand. Order your Retroid today at GoRetroid.com and search SFL. Download our mod at simulationfl.net/4K23. Retroid, the official console of the SFL. So that kick booted out of the end zone for the touchback. Indianapolis will start out from their own 20. They'll have, I would think you probably want to get this done in about 2 minutes. You want to try to score on this side of the warning before you try to do anything too drastic. There'll be a handoff up the left side for Christian Pierce. Only ends up getting 2. Foraker there on the tackle, and I'm not sure about that play call. You have to start getting a little more aggressive through the air, you would think.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either. You only got 4 minutes left on the clock, and you need 2 scores.
Yeah, you need 2 scores. You got to start being a little more aggressive at this point. They're going to go two ends, 2 backs for 2nd and 8. Another handoff here for Christian, who moves up the middle and gets another 5. So not too bad, but again, they got to start breaking off bigger plays here.
I think you're just using too much clock.
They are hurrying to the line here. They might know what's going on here. They're going to probably go into a no huddle set. Handoff up the middle, and Harleman gets enough for the 1st down, and they are going no huddle.
Do you really want me to second this formation though? And I don't know.
Well, Colin has time to throw. Got away from one.
Oh,
jacking
no.
around. Oh, he's a statue and gets the catch to Ryan Roosevelt for the 1st down.
What just happened?
He's a statue, baby. He got 11 yards on that throw. Colin rolling out to his right. Now on another 1st down. Checks it down to Harleman,
no.
but he'll step out of bounds. It's a loss of 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that play. But he did stop the clock.
Yeah, that's the more important bit. Stops the clock with 3:08 to go. It is 2nd down and long. But here we go. 5 wide receivers. Now I think they've got the right idea for what they want to do for their no-huddle offense. Colin to throw. Only 4 on the rush. Plenty of time to throw it out. Looks for the right side. Caught by Randy Pierce. Gets into enemy territory. Down to the 36-yard line. They run no huddle. Colin Pierce now up to 310 yards passing on the day. Here comes the throw again. Another quick step. Oh, out of the hands of the defender. Incomplete. Bogey Barr got his hands on it, and it ends up deflecting away.
If you're Colin Pierce, you have a lot of interceptions tonight. You need to be more careful, especially right now.
So here comes 2nd and 10. For Indy, any score will suffice because it will make it a one-score game. But they'd like to have as many as they can to at least make things a little easier for their next drive. Roosevelt in motion to the left. Versus the nickel. Only 4 on the rush. Christian with a quick pass and another deflection there from Foraker. It's incomplete. All right. Well, let's see. This will be a big one. They gotta get 10 here. No question about it. They'll have 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, and Christian's in the backfield. Quarter pack. Oh, excuse me, no, that's a dime for Alamo City. Roosevelt going in motion. No reaction from the defense. Colin rolls to his left. Gonna throw out right side. Tipped in the air. Incomplete. Nice deflection from Albert Begin. And you saw Rukin trying to get another pick. And that'll bring up 4th and 10.
ACA's secondary is locking down this drive. I don't want Indy to score here at all. If you're Indy, you have to go for it here.
And they are going to go for it. They got to get it done here. Otherwise, it could pretty much be game over. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Calling a throw. Blitz coming. Gets it away. Oh, got it there a little too early for Roosevelt to put it in. So that will be a turnover on downs. Alamo City gets the ball. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving on that one. I'm not sure if they got away with a little bit of illegal contact, but
I guess they were such a big group the referee couldn't tell.
Yeah, that also might be a bit of a just let it play, let them go for it. And well, now Alamo City with the ball at their own 36. All they got to do is just run down the clock, and they'll take this game. Montana going to go in motion to the left. There'll be a handoff. Brad Jones, left side, gets a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8 with the tackle from Prine.
Yeah, if you're ACA here, you're just trying to get a first down, put a nail in the coffin, and call it a day.
Yeah, that's definitely what they're looking for here. Indianapolis, of course, trying to make the stop, and you see them. They're going to milk as much clock as they can here before we get to the 2-minute warning. Going into 3 tight ends and 2 backs in the eye. It's about a 1.5 seconds between the play clock and the warning. Garrison Blue going in motion out to the right. And they will snap it. Handoff. Brad Jones going to get caught at the line of scrimmage. Ryan there on the tackle. Will make it a 1-yard gain. And that'll bring us down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the Snake Pit. Indianapolis down by 9. They are hoping for one more stand to get the ball back and hopefully make the comeback. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music here on YouTube. So here we go. 3rd down and 7. Handoff for Jones. Left side. He's met at the line of scrimmage. Oh, gets caught in traffic and going to get brought down at the 40-yard line. Indianapolis will take their first time out. And a good defensive stop from the Ramblers. They'll get the ball back on the punt.
There must have been 8 Rainbow defenders on the side of the field trying to bring Brad Jones down that time.
Yeah, great defensive play. So it'll be a punt here for Danny Dimes. 2nd time we've seen him come out tonight. As the kick is away, they'll put it out to the left side. This will be fielded at about the 13. Run up the middle for Banfield. They'll bring it up to the 21. So Indy will have 1:42 to try to score 9, maybe 10 points to try to tie up or win this ball game. Obviously, the 7 from the touchdown and then 3 from a field goal would give them the victory. But they are gonna have to really to rely on their aerial attack, and it's been a little concerning. As Colin Pierce already with 4 interceptions. They really can't afford another one here. Dime package versus 5 receivers for 1st and 10. Watch the pressure here. They're going to go for 5 on the rush. Collin with time to throw. Gets it away. Caught by Randy Pierce, who will get brought down at the 38-yard line. Second timeout called by the Ramblers.
I'm not too sure about the timeout call there.
Makes a little bit of sense because you would want to, you want to try to get yourself out of bounds, obviously, but if you can't, you got to try to preserve as much clock as you can. You saw there 326 yards passing so far for Collin. He'll go for a throw here on 1st down. Deep ball down the middle, deflected away for Roosevelt and incomplete. Rain Rie there on the breakup.
Yeah, ACA secondary is really locking down here. Lots of pass deflections over the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, lot of deflections. The secondary's been responsible for 2 picks so far today. Of course, that Jukin Rukin touchdown now starting to come back to haunt the Ramblers. Back to 5 wide for 2nd down. Collin to throw on the deep drop. Gonna go right side. Randy Pierce again getting the catch for the 1st down. That'll be the final timeout for Indianapolis. They'll call it with a 17-yard gain. So no timeouts in enemy territory. It's all or nothing now for the Ramblers. They've got to score in these next couple of plays. Blitz coming here up the middle. Collin with a quick pass. Gets it away. Banfield makes the catch at the 40. It'll be a gain of 6. They'll run right back to the line on no huddle. Banfield so far 7 for 138. Fantastic day for him. Collin rolls out to his right. Has time. Gets it away for Roosevelt, who will get down to the 28-yard line. Another 1st down. They'll move the chains again. They like this setup for the no huddle. Collin will run it out again. Quick pass right side. Roosevelt again gets 11 yards on the play, down to the 16. Less than a minute to go now. Clock starting to tick away. They reset, and they'll spike the ball with 48 seconds left.
Wow. I like the information also.
Yeah, that was a great series of plays. I probably would have gone for one more because you were doing pretty well. You're getting about 10, 15 yards a pass. Wouldn't have hurt to try to go one more and try to go for the score. They'll go 3 wide, split backs on 2nd and 10. Nickel package for ACA. Collin with a quick step. Up in the air, incomplete. Roosevelt the intended target, but broken up from number 54, Bogey Barr.
All these pass deflections is getting kind of scary for Pierce for sure.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. They got to get to the 6 to move the chain, so they at least got to get that far. Again, going 4 wide. Blitz coming here. They will back it off. Pass. Oh, deflected and incomplete. Oh, Rukin had his hands on it again. Tried to go for another pick. But it ends up falling to the turf. Now 4th and 10. This is a tough call.
Yeah, if you don't make the 1st down here, the game's over.
And I like this call. They're going to go for the field goal. Guarantee, get yourself 3 points. And try for the touchdown on the onside kick. Top Kiefer to kick this one. First field goal attempt for him tonight. Then on the high snap, it's on its way. Looks good. Is good. That'll make it 30-24 on a 10-play drive. More importantly, they've got about 45 seconds left to try to go down the field for the touchdown. And that's, of course, if they even get the onside kick. They will bunch up to the left side for this one. Remember, it's got to go at least 10. And it will fall right into the hands of Alamo City. It'll be taken right at the 39-yard line, thanks to Kenny Hendricks. So the hands team does a good job to haul it in, and that will just about seal it.
Yep, we'll see like one kneel down, this game's over.
Yeah, 36 seconds on the clock. They just need one knee, and that will do it. And that defensive touchdown is going to be looming over Indianapolis's head tonight because that was the difference maker in this game. Otherwise, Indianapolis would be up by 1 to win this one, as that takes that one knee to wind us down to the end of the game. So Alamo City gonna go to 8-1. They'll stay that half game back from Fort Worth. That's gonna be an exciting little matchup there for the South Division. Central Division is anyone's up for grabs with the Tulsa win and the Indianapolis loss. Minnesota Tulsa will be at 3-5. Sioux Falls Indianapolis will be at 3-6. Everyone within a half game of each other with about 3 games left to play. That's going to be a lot of fun to see. And Indy will take on Tulsa to try to get that head start in the final weeks. Zeros on the clock. A good close one here at the Snake Pit, but a defensive touchdown from Alamo City puts them ahead, and they come out with the win 30-24. And I mean, that is the most crucial play of the game there, that interception from Jugarukin Jr., and I'm going to call him my player of the game.
And look at that first down for Indianapolis, 26.
Yeah, 26 first to 15. And look at that. Red zone scoring from Alamo City, 100%. They had 3 times in the red zone. They scored thrice, only 2 for 4 for Indianapolis. That was the big one. And it was that big interception when they were inside their own 10 that ended up doing it. So that is going to do it for us here tonight. Once again, final score, Alamo City 30, Indianapolis 24. The Monday Night Spectacular returns this week with our first flex of the season. The 5-3 Arizona Scorpions will welcome the 4-4 Portland Fleet in prime time. And that'll be this Monday, October 2nd. This week in the SFL at 7:15 Eastern, kickoff 8:15 Eastern. The playoffs are almost here, and you don't want to miss this critical matchup in that playoff race. For our statisticians, Mr. Mel Davis, our beautiful colleague, Michelle Colston, and Commissioner, Producer Extraordinaire, Cameron Irvine, I'm Ethan Muslin saying goodnight from the Snake Pit. Indy followed the 3-6, but the Central is still anyone's game. Stay tuned for the Monday Night Spectacular, and don't forget more Sunday night action coming up as well. So see you tomorrow.